Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. So as you know, I recently did a couple of Airfix builds, 1/76 scale. I did the white half track, the M3, and I also did the M113, the troop carrier from Vietnam period. And I built them in such a way that obviously they were constructed, then I painted them and then put the decals on and I left it at that, just to have some fun putting a couple of kits together. But I did wonder if I took them a stage further how much better they would look, and all I intend to do is put a sludge wash on over them and then wipe that off with some Q-tips to see how much of a difference it will make to the builds. So this particular wash is an acrylic wash from Ammo, and it's their dark wash. So what you do is, once you've sealed the decals in with a varnish, either satin is probably the best. Matte tends to grip the wash a bit much, and gloss, when you wipe off the wash, it really does wipe it off. So satin tends to be that nice in between where you can where it will hold on to the wash a bit better, and so it's a bit more work to get it off, but at least you're not wiping it completely off and then think, oh, I wish I'd kind of left it in there. So the intention is to get these two vehicles with satin varnish, cover these in a wash, wipe the wash off with Q-tips, and then compare the difference between what they look before the wash and how they look after the wash. So what I'll do first is I'll show you just some quick video of the builds as they are, and then show you them once they've been and had the wash. So here's the first one, guys. So as I say, I've just shown you what the build looked like when it was completed as per the previous video. This is how it looks now with the wash applied to it and removed with the Q-tips. And I think, myself personally, I think it looks much better once you've done this simple process. It basically highlights, or not so much highlights, but it deepens some of the recessed detail, and so it kind of brings that detail more to light. So that's what I meant by highlights it. The other thing that this does, and this is one thing I don't think you can get rid of once you've done it, it tints the whole colour. So you'll see on the half track where I didn't do some of the wash, the difference in the colour. So you could practically wash off all this acrylic wash from your build, but I don't think you can reverse the tinting. Once that's done, that's it. So that's the only thing to bear in mind. The other thing to bear in mind is, of course, that if your colour is already dark, then the tint that you get from the wash will make it darker, and so you won't get that definition between the colour of the paint and the recessed lines around it. I've had that happen with olive drab vehicles before, where I've used a really dark olive drab, then I've done the wash, and you know it doesn't accentuate the recessed detail as well. So that's the first one. Unfortunately, I lost the machine guns on this. I took them off because of brushing the sludge wash on. I knocked them and they came off, so I thought, okay, I'll put them to one side. I've just noticed I've got a bit of Q-tip there. I just thought, I'll put them to one side and then put them back on, and now I can't find where I put them. So that's the first one. Let's have a look at the half track. So here's the half track, guys, and you know, again, I personally think that this simple technique has improved it no end. We've got some really nice definition in the recessed lines. We've got some grime and dirt, you know, at the joints of various parts, and I think it does work really well. If you look at the interior of the half track, that's where I didn't do the sludge wash, and you can see that how much it's tinted the green on the exterior of the vehicle, putting the wash on, as opposed to what you can see inside there. What I might do, obviously I won't do another video, is just add a different wash to the interior, just to give it a bit of grubbiness. But this is the dark wash over olive drab, and I think it works really well. I'm really pleased with these. The canvas on the trailer, that didn't have this type of wash. It had Games Workshop's, I think it was Reichland Flesh Shade wash, and I just brushed that on to tint the canvas. And then I don't know whether you can tell, but the edges of the canvas have been highlighted again, just to give that difference to the edges. And that would be the next phase you could do with this, if you wanted to, is grab your olive drab that you use to paint this vehicle, and then go around the edges to make it look as if the edges have been caught by things, and you know, they've brushed against things, and it's taken the grime and the grub off that particular point. Again, just another simple technique that may just make it pop a little bit more. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. It's Sunday, so I'm hoping you're having a good weekend. I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who viewed the previous videos. That was a huge boost to me, it really was. I'm just over the moon that so many people viewed those, and thank you so much for the kind comments and the likes. Really do appreciate it. Right, I shall leave you in peace now. You look after yourselves, and I'll catch up with you soon.